So I wrote an article the other day and posted it called Forgiveness. How many times have you heard that we are to forgive and forget? And then when we try to do that, we get beat up ourselves because we can't forget. Well, the reality is that we can't. Only God can forget. We, on the other hand, are going to remember, and we will remember and remember and remember. No, the thing about forgiveness is not about forgetting because that's not what we're going to be able to do. Forgiveness is writing the slate clean, allowing the other person to go free from, well, the consequences of their actions or choices. Now, that does not mean that forgiveness allows the person to come back into the same place that they held in our lives. It may mean that that relationship is severed, that there's now a distance, or there's a lot of other things that can come into that. But restoration is not part of forgiveness, and we think that it needs to be. No, we may forgive and we may let that person free from their behavior, from their act, whatever it is, but the choice is ours to do. I actually had someone come up to me once and tell me that they forgave me. And I thought, well, what did you forgive me for? And they forgave me for doing my job. And I thought, I don't have the problem. You actually have the problem. They held resentment against me. And what they were really doing was releasing their resentment that they had and not holding me accountable for something they felt. It's sort of interesting because forgiveness is something that we're encouraged to do, and yet it's one of the hardest things we can do. Forgiveness also comes off in layers. In other words, we forgive today, we make the choice to forgive today, but we may have to deal with a lot of things emotionally in our lives that contribute to our feelings of anger and bitterness and resentment and all kinds of things. So if you're in a place that you need to be forgiving someone, remember that forgiveness is first of all a choice and second, a process. Now think about that today, would you? Hey, until next time, God bless.